My name is Cathy Eldridge, and I'm the Patient Satisfaction Coordinator here at Mountainside Hospital. I had the honor of meeting Jackie Johnson several times during her recent admissions. On August 5th, 2016, Jackie was admitted to the hospital with the diagnosis of esophageal cancer that had spread to her lungs. As a religious woman, Jackie was a deaconess of her church, and she believed in her heart that she would get better. During the course of her stay, it was becoming more evident that Jackie's health was declining, and the physicians were talking about hospice care now. Though she was not physically getting better, she was still fully aware that she wanted to marry the love of her life, Josh Williams, who she had been with for the past 30 years, while she was still able to make her decisions on her own. On August 25th, 2016, I received a call from Josh stating that he and Jackie had decided to get married at Mountainside Hospital the very next day. I knew I needed to make this wish come true, so I gathered the Mountainside Hospital troops. So I reached out to administration, housekeeping, volunteer services, and dietary, and we met to discuss our plans. The next morning at 7 a.m., we all met in Jackie's room, and we pulled the curtain closed so Jackie could not see what we were doing. We decorated the room. Jackie's sister Mamie came in, and since Jackie couldn't physically get out of bed, she assisted her in getting ready. Jackie actually put her own makeup on that day. As the guests started to gather in the hallway, we waited for the pastor and the groom to show up. When Josh and the pastor showed up, the curtain was pulled to reveal the room, and Jackie and Josh saw each other for the very first time that day. There was not a dry eye in that room. We all watched their wish be fulfilled. I'm gonna cry again.
My name is MUSCATO. I am the Director of Community Services and Volunteers at Mountainside Hospital. Cathy called me the day before the wedding and brought me up to speed as to what her plans were. I was very excited. I thought it was a wonderful thing that she wanted to do. We brainstormed as to what the plans were. She pretty much had it all figured out, but then we added extra people to help us execute this wonderful idea of hers. The information desk people involved make sure that they will direct our guests appropriately. We got the valet informed so they can have free valet parking, and so the day of the event we were here early in the morning to decorate. Unfortunately, Cathy and I are very short, so we had to recruit other assistants to help us put the decorations hanging from the ceiling. Everything looked beautiful in the room, and then I said, wait a minute, we need flowers. So quickly ran downstairs and borrowed flowers from our front desk and brought them upstairs to make the room look festive and ready to celebrate a wedding.
I'm Jim RANERO. I'm the Director of Environmental Services. We went up to the room and we took out the furniture from the other side of the room so we could make it more roomy for the ceremony, and we assisted in putting up the decorations. Everybody was excited and happy for the patient and the family. It was a wonderful feeling. Cathy organized everybody and gathered information as to how we could put this together. So she was the driving force. She had us get staff ready to help move furniture, help decorate. We went out and we helped pick up some decorations for her. She had dietary preparing the cake and some other food for them. We set everything up, and she was like the director, so to speak. She was outside the room, she was reaching out to everybody, she was tracking where the patient was, because the patient was actually late for the wedding, so it was kind of, it was delayed a little bit, but she did a great job in getting us all organized to move forward with it. Cathy is a driving force in the hospital. I look at her like a tornado. She's a patient experience. She is the power of one. As she walks through, she brings everybody together to go out there and make sure that the outcome for the patient is outstanding, regardless as to what the issue is.
On September 12, 2016, I received a call from Mamie stating that Jackie had passed quietly at home surrounded by her friends and family. She wanted the hospital to know that they could never thank us enough for making Jackie's final wish come true. This is an example of the power of one in action, where one person can be the catalyst to rally our organization to make a patient's dream come true.